Yes.
We're gonna have some fun.
Very good.
And
so,
what are you making today?
Yes, okay, today, you know, a lot of people ask me when I say I make lentil soup, they say, what are you doing with lentils? So I'm going to show them today how you make a nice lentil soup. So I'm going to have you cut we have 2 stalks of celery. Yes, I trust you with that.
How big do you want them? About this size?
No, let me show you.
Like that.
How's that?
All right, perfect. I'll get those.
See, you know,
and the onion you want
always
like this
petite when it comes to me.
I know, no chunks of onion. Get in trouble for that.
I know the onion's going to be next. That is your favorite. I always have them do the onions. And then we do a couple of carrots. Now I only make a half a bag. See, they come like this. In a bag, it's a whole pound. And that makes like a big pot full. But we're only going to do a half a pack today, okay?
A story as a child where you had to pick the stones out?
Yes.
Is it like
my
that
mom,
with these?
every
Do you have to look?
Yeah, every Saturday, my mom made soup. Potato soup, lentil soup, whatever soup, you know, bean soup. And when it came to lentils, I go, oh my God, no, because I had to go sort each one. I had to put it on the kitchen table and then go like this, trying to find the stones in it.
Yeah.
There were stones in there.
I don't know whether they dry it, because with my coffee production, I find stones in when I
Do you?
roast. And I have to pick them out because you don't want to grind the stone.
Yeah. You know what? I tried to go have Mason, my grandson, to look on the computer. I wanted to see, how do you grow lentils? I don't know. I'm sorry, but I like to eat them, but I don't know how to grow them.
Maybe that's something we should follow up with. We'll look into some of the products that we cook with and see how they grow.
And you know what? Can you reach me the olive oil, please? Right there. Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in here. Okay, now we're going to go just one turn around in the pot. We don't want too much olive oil because we're going to take stock to cook the lentils in.
Looks like
okay?
what, a couple tablespoons?
And you know, then I need. Let's see, just a little bit of butter. Yeah, I like to have just a little butter because, you know, butter is good for everything. But can you cut that? I don't have a knife. Yeah, we have a poor kitchen. There's only one knife.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I thought it was funny.
I've got one over here, but I'm using yours. It's nice and sharp.
Yes, it is. Okay, now we're going to get the butter and then we're going to put all those veggies in here.
Okay.
That's terrible. Now we start season 4 and I still order you around. I'm sorry.
I'm used to it. It's been a while, but you know, I guess I kind of missed it. It's nice to be told what to do once in a while.
Okay.
I think most husbands learn that early on, or they get kicked out, right?
Yeah. And did you know? I mean, well, you're the chef. I'm just a home cook. But when you do like onions or vegetables like this, I always like to use a little bit of salt. It brings up the sweetness of your veggies. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. See?
Well, the caramelization brings it, you know,
okay,
it gets the sugar to the surface.
Okay.
You know, like the Brussels sprouts we used to roast.
Yes.
So much different when you roast them than boil.
Okay, now this has to go just kind of get like translucent a little bit, okay? See how that looks?
Right, you're getting translucent. Nice? The onions are starting to be see-through here.
Yes, okay. And we're going to put our lentils in, and it's like I told you, half a pack.
We've got all the stones out of there, right?
Right.
That's not good for dental work.
You know what? I rinse this, just rinse it over the sink, over the faucet, okay? I always rinse my lentils. And now you can go and put our stock in.
You want this whole?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Okay, now.
You have a little more chicken?
Yeah, put a little bit, like half of the carton.
All right, about half.
And then, then check on it because you know how those lentils, they get real.
You absorb it all.
Absorb it all, yeah. And now if you use water, you can use water. Of course, you're going to go and have my muggy. You can get this in the store. Don't forget this.
You love that.
I know, you just go put
and you have bay leaves here.
And we have to put a bay leaf in. And I always get my bay leaf in bulk. That's why they're in a mason jar. 1, 2. Yeah. And I put a little bit of pepper in. Okay, little pepper, and it needs a little bit more salt.
How long does this
later
cook for?
This is going to be an hour and a half, okay, to 2 hours, and we're going to go bring it back. We're going to put some goodies in there.
Oh yeah.
Kielbasa.
Oh, for the smoke. Yeah.
Yes, and
right.
some potato.
Okay.
Cube
so
potatoes.
You're going to have me cube these potatoes, huh?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And now this is going to be cooking for about an hour and a half. Okay, now listen.
Oh, that smells wonderful.
Yeah, look at it. Doesn't it look good. See, then it's nice and thick. Okay. Now we're gonna peel the potatoes.
All right.
Okay.
And we want them cut about the same
Cut
size
little,
as the vegetable?
like little. You call them little cubes, like you know, like dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Like a medium dice?
Yeah. Okay, now I'm cutting up the kielbasa, and see, I make like little half moons. You know.
Perfect.
That you get with every bite. You're gonna get a little saucy. Now, when you make that whole pound, you take the whole ring. You know.
Yeah.
But I just use the half a ring.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to overdo
easier,
it
right?
with the meat, you know,
Oh.
because I put
Those are my potatoes.
I put a little bit of surprise in there. This is like a German Frankfurter.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
From the German kitchen.
Yeah, from the German Deutsche Küche.
Deutsche Küche.
Very good. You can say that good.
One of these days, maybe you'll take me back home, huh?
Yeah. Oh, don't joke about it. I might do that.
Yeah, I would love to go to Germany. My family went there this past year.
Very nice. Well, I tell you, I brought all kinds of good recipes back for our home plate kitchen. I was in Germany in October.
Give me a size here, about like this.
Yeah, that's good. And then they cook faster, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna have.
So you brought some new recipes for us, huh?
Yes, I did.
That's exciting.
Okay.
So before Oktoberfest this year, we're going to have a lot of new recipes for the German crowd.
Yes.
You know, I listened to you on the radio on Saturday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh yes. And my daughter Rita, she's on it too. She does a good job.
Yeah, it's fun to hear you and Wolfgang.
You know, we're doing this for 32 years.
Really?
Really?
That's awesome. You know, and
Okay.
for the German crowd in Youngstown, that's very special, I imagine.
Yeah. Okay, now this is going to be cooking. I put Yukon Gold in it because that keeps it nice. Now look at this. This is almost like a stew.
Now these
okay?
potatoes will thicken it a little more as well, right?
Now if you want to make, like my mom, she almost made a roux and put it in.
Okay.
Okay, to make it thicker.
Yeah.
But with the flour and stuff,
the lentils have starch.
So I said starch enough in there. We just keep it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is going to be.
That does smell good. I can't wait.
10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it's done. Then before we serve it, we just throw this in for 5 minutes.
You bet your life.
Oh, yeah, Groucho Marx? Yes. There we go. Now it's.
That smells good.
Yes, and now we put just a little bit of vinegar in there, okay?
A couple tablespoons?
Yeah. Well, it all depends how you taste. My mom always put a little container of vinegar on the table for if you want to add a little bit in your plate.
At first, I thought you brought moonshine.
Oh, did I? Okay. Now we're going to put the little weenies in there.
And just to warm them up in there?
Yeah, just, they're fully cooked and they come from the Deutsche Küche. So
that you would have one per meal, even though you have the cut ones in it?
Yeah. You just put that in the plate. That looks so pretty,
Yeah,
and just because they're fully cooked, okay? And so now can you smell?
Yeah, and that sharpness of the vinegar. That's beautiful.
And we're gonna go have a taste in just a couple of minutes, just to have for the meat to go get
it blend together.
Yes, okay. There we go.
Now it's been cooking for a little while.
Yes.
They're all plump.
Nice. Doesn't that look good? And you know what? I'm gonna go serve you a bowl now.
This up. Now this is oh, look at that, St. Stephen's. We have everything local.
Very nice. Okay. Now this is just gonna be like I do that in Germany, like my mom used to do it. Okay, we're gonna serve some of this up like
family
that.
style. We're gonna share.
And then we're gonna go and take this little weenie and set it right on top. Now doesn't that look wonderful?
Now you told me the tradition is they cut it at the table.
They cut it at the table, yeah.
So
if
if
you
I
want
just
to,
into little
just
pieces
for a
like
little
that.
taste for us, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. And you can butter a piece of bread, and then you have a dinner.
And we have some local bread here too. I see we have the Warren Baking Company. Well, and we've cut it with a Schwabel's knife. We're sharing the wealth out here. This is great.
A nice piece of German bread.
All right.
There's a spoon for you. There you go. That makes a nice dinner. Don't be so stingy with the butter.
You want a little more butter?
There you go.
I put on some weight. I can't go too much butter.
Yeah, cut it right there. I don't want to eat the big piece of bread. Okay, but you know what? I'm just very anxious for you to go taste the soup.
Let me get some of those lentils, a
Yes.
little bit of that there. Make sure you blow on it.
Hot. Isn't that delicious? Oops. Hot.
That is great.
And then we're going to have a little piece of bread.
I don't know.
From there to
We're
dinner.
going to double dip here.
we have to say goodbye.
How do we?
Yes, we do. Then we're gonna eat some more, okay?
Well, I'm Mitch.
And this is Helga saying Auf Wiedersehen.
Thanks for joining us on Home Plate Home Stop.